The funeral home and cemetery are wanting $7,000 to bury my mother. Why so much? I do not know, because everything's supposed to have been paid for.
So Vaughn, I just called them.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's already paid for.
What?
How did she get into arrears with the burial plan?
Well, she wasn't. She wasn't. But see, the thing of it is, everything with my mom's funeral was paid off. Okay, it was all paid off. But the thing of it is that, you know, they're saying that I still owe for the open and close, that I still owe for interest, and you know, because everything, you know, it's been so long since it's been paid for, that everything has skyrocketed in price since then, and I have to pay the difference. I mean, they done me the same way, they did my dad the same way. Now they're doing mom the same way. So this is not surprising to me. It's not surprising to me that they come up with a gotcha. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. They did me the same way on my burial plot. I was not caught by surprise on this. Now I was caught by surprise by the amount. Because you know, at first he says, "Oh, $1,500, you know, for the open and close." I'm like, "Well, shit, okay, you know." But then he whips out the $7,000, and it's like, oh, like I said, everything was paid off. But you see, it was paid off so many years ago, and everything is increased in price. That I shouldn't have to owe them a dime because everything was paid off. But that's not what they're claiming. They're claiming that because it was paid off so many years ago, that the cost has increased. You know, all the prices went way up, and that I got to pay the difference.
Well,
okay, I have no clue.
The first step is to talk to your funeral director, right? Like that would be your first step. Go to the funeral home and you need to sit down and find out what her policy is, how much is actually owed, what kind of payment plan you can arrange. If you, there's even options where you can kind of downsize the funeral. If she got a package that paid for something that's a little more expensive, you can bring it down and get maybe the cheaper casket and help to negotiate those prices. But that's what you're going to have to do. It's feet on the ground.
Well, unfortunately, that's in Ohio, so I'm going to have a problem.
I mean, if I'm sure Mrs. Parker can help you. You know, you two can get on three-way with the funeral home, and then we all can sort of figure out what to do from there, because I'm pretty sure they'll take people's money. Like, they want to get this stuff paid for.
They'll take people's money, but it has to listen. I know it sounds like you know, oh, Von Helton's just being controlling. No, I'm not. The funeral home is not going to have, you know, if you want to send them money, they'll take it, but they're not going to put it towards mom. They'll just say, hey, it's free will donation. Thanks, guys. Bye.
I don't. You know, if they do that, that's a big legal issue for them.
It has to come through me.
Right, but they have to be out of business pretty quickly at that point.
They have to know. They have to know that it's coming through me, though. See, there's nothing to understand. They want $7,000. There's nothing to understand. They want $7,000 to make this shit happen. That's what they want. Now I can start a GoFundMe. Right now, but ain't nobody going to give no money. GoFundMe to pay for I just put a GoFundMe out there to, you know, for funeral expenses for my mom. I mean, people do it all the time.
Vaughn, look at the side chat. If that's a real Larry Frost, then is that the correct funeral home?
Huh? No, I haven't.
Cite the private chat. The private chat. Sorry, the private chat.
Oh, the private chat. Oh.
StreamYards, yeah.
Yeah.
So if that's the real Larry Frost Senior, then if that's the correct funeral home, then I'm guessing that is the real Larry.
I don't know. Let me see. I don't see the name of the funeral home in the private chat. Where do you see that at? I don't see the name of the funeral home in the private chat.
I just typed it in the side chat, Vaughn. Does it start with the letter B?
Well, that's the funeral home, yeah.
Okay. Well, Vaughn, I can go quick. Well, I can contact that particular place, and I can mute, and I can find out if we all can, you know, donate directly, and we can get it, you know, settled.
At least an idea, yeah. It's a really quick conversation.
Would you want me to do that?
Do what you want, but I tell you, you're just wasting your money, because if it ain't through me, they're not going to put it towards mom at all. I know you think I'm crazy, but I ain't.
Well, no, I didn't say you're crazy. I just wanted. I mean, people genuinely do want to help. So,
like I said, you give them some money, I guarantee you they'll take it. That guarantee they will. They'll take your money, guaranteed they will. But will they put it towards my mom's funeral? No, and they don't have to. Why? Because it's not going through me. That's why. And you can give them all the money you want. You can give them $100,000. You know, I'm sure they'll take your money. I don't have no doubt they'll take your money. That's not in question. What's in question is will they put it towards my mother? And the answer is no, because it's not going through me.
That sounds like Drag. I think Drag's on the phone with them. So
Vaughn, I just called them.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's already paid for.
What?
I literally just called them, and I asked them to double check, open and close casket, everything, and she repeated again.
$7,000 has been paid,
and she said everything has been paid for.
It's a Christmas miracle.
There you go. Nothing to worry about there.
Okay.
There you go. Now you can move on from that problem.
Yeah.
All right.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Drag. Really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Drag, for taking your time to do that.
Well, who paid?
Thank you, Drag.
She didn't disclose, but she said it was already paid for. That was her exact quote.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
All right.
So there we go. That's perfect.
Yeah. All righty.